Thanks, Isabella. Ryan, any additional questions?
Yes, I have one more. So both Trinity and Mendocino counties, which are, smaller and arguably with less resources, have been able to provide responses to reporters' questions as needed. But Humboldt County only allows these press conferences, which I understand would ideally take place every other week or so. So twice a month, but we haven't really been getting that recently. We had July 21st, August 26th, September 8th and 29th, and now today. So would Humboldt County Public Health Department consider fielding questions from reporters apart from scheduled press conferences? And then why or why not? Thank you.
Brian, thanks for the question. So I think prior to the Delta surge, I think we were definitely looking at, as things were winding down, looking at what our processes are. And it is really important to provide these venues for the media to ask questions, right? Like, we want to make sure that we're providing information to the public in all the variety of venues where people seek information. We also have a presence at the board supervisors meetings, providing, the health officer provides the report out there. So I think as we've been through the surge, that definitely has, our top priority is to respond to the emergency that's in front of us, and making sure that we provide time to answer these questions so that the community can get the information that they need. It's really tough to strike that balance, but I appreciate the question, and we definitely want to make sure that we're doing whatever we can to provide information out to the public. And the media is obviously a very important part of that. Mariah, I don't know if you have anything else to add.
Yeah, just to clarify, Ryan, any reporter can submit questions at any time to dhhsmedia@co.humboldt.ca.us, and we'll work to get answers to everyone's questions in a timely fashion. It's when a question is policy-based and requires an answer from the health officer that we'll ask reporters to ask those questions directly of the health officer, who is made available, or the public health director, or any of our other panelists, who's made available in these sessions, so that you can ask directly, ask follow-up questions. And this is different from our previously recorded media availability sessions, which didn't allow the opportunity for follow-up questions in these conversations. So this is what we've moved to now. And I think, as we've said before, we would like to be able to meet in person to have more direct communication, and we'll continue to look for opportunities to answer questions in a more timely fashion. But there is nothing. We regularly respond to reporters' questions about COVID-19 outside of these outside of these news conferences, and we'll continue to do so. So again, you can email questions to dhhsmedia@co.humboldt.ca.us anytime. And if it doesn't require a response from the health officer, we'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you for clarifying all of that. I do want to just, is it my understanding now that in order to get a direct answer from the public health department, whether it's Dr. Hoffman or Sophia, would an email not be sufficient, or do we have to wait for a live press conference, which, by the way, is greatly appreciated, and the opportunity for follow-ups, is invaluable. So thank you again for that.
I would just say an email is sufficient, again, if the response doesn't require a direct answer from the health officer. And if sometimes a question will be asked, and we can provide whatever information we have available, but then we'll point people to either a Board of Supervisors report, perhaps a written report that's been provided to the Board of Supervisors, or to the news conferences.
Noted. Thank you.